Yeah, buddy.
Right.
What's up? What's
Oh,
up?
man, what up?
You on point, kid?
All the time, Pops. You on point, Pops?
All the time, kid. Hey, good evening, good morning, good day, whatever time it is in your network or your zone. Hey, this is the March Madness edition. Woo! We got the recap going on right now, and I tell you what. First of all, it's been some good games.
It's been great. Been
Great.
2 days worth already, and it's been
Crazy.
there's been some good stuff going on
Yeah,
right
man.
now.
And you know what? We always do a family bracket between the pops, the kid, and the wife and
Yes.
the mom of the family. The wife right now is undefeated. She's won the last 3 years in a row in her brackets.
Always.
But this year it's a little close. It's a little close, man.
Looking
So
good,
we're
looking
going to
good.
talk about that too. He's winning at the moment with 22 wins.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
got 20 wins, and the wife is at 19 wins. So
That's good.
that's only in day 2, right?
Day 2, it's only been 2 days.
Let's talk about it,
Let's get
kid.
going. All right, day 1. March Madness. It was nice. Can't go wrong with anything that's going
Oh,
on.
wait,
right
wait.
now. What?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, bro.
Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry.
What you got?
Yo, happy belated birthday
I
to my
appreciate that. I
kid.
appreciate that.
His birthday was
Hey,
this week.
appreciate that,
Sorry
man.
for the mishap, but what's these brackets looking like?
All right, so day 1, been nice. Your usual suspects, they got their wins. Michigan State got a win. Creighton got a win. Arizona. And UNC is my pick to win the whole thing. Looking good, looking good. However, there were 3 big upsets already just in day 1. Duquesne over BYU. Oregon over South Carolina. I know South Carolina was one of your picks.
It sure
You know,
was. South Carolina was in my Final Four.
You know, but I don't think you took it, thinking about it, that Jermaine Coussard was coming back to play his old team, put 40 on the old team.
40.
And they got a big man down low. Last name is Dante. And he did some work against them as well. So
Yeah,
I think Oregon's gonna, they look pretty good. 11 seed, but they look good.
No, they're going to make some noise, man. Like I said, they definitely took South Carolina out of their game and just took them for a ride because they were shocked.
Oh, no, they
You
weren't
could see
ready
it.
for it. No,
They were
weren't ready.
shocked.
No, they were ready. He came with a chip on his shoulder, Coussard did, and I think he just took over. And that was it. He wanted to show a message, basically.
Yeah,
show him
for
what
sure.
was going on.
And that was my sleeper. I like it. South Carolina was a little sleeper for me. I said, a lot of people not picking them to go that deep. So I said, you know what, I'm going to ride with them just like I rode with another team to go all the way and win the whole thing because I was feeling a little sentimental for my coach from Auburn.
Man.
He lost his father this past year, and he has a great coaching, scheme. And I just love I love his program, and I just love the way he coaches. You know what I'm saying? But he was my winner. He was my winner chicken dinner. Now I got to go eat turkey.
I don't know, man. And now, for me, day 1's biggest upset has to be Oakland over Kentucky.
True.
Kentucky's a blue blood team. They're always there. Coach Cal always has people there. And to get upset by Oakland, which is, in Detroit, Michigan of all places, Oakland and Detroit. But, they had Dr. Jack over there put up 10 threes.
Yo, 10.
10.
He was shooting Steph Curry lights out.
Looking like Frankenstein out there, but hey, knocking off Kentucky in the first round.
For sure. Big, huge win.
Yes.
Huge win.
And I know you were a little upset with kind of the comments from Coach Cal after the game. So what happened?
Yo, because Cal, man, my thing with Cal Power is he's a great coach. He's been around a long time. He knows his X's and O's, and he's good with the kids. I mean, I met him personally, when I was refereeing, and he came to see, John Knox at Tampa Catholic,
Yes, John,
and, they recruited John Knox big time, and he was just a good guy. But for him to make the comments that he made and throw his team under the bus and sorts, you know what I mean? I just didn't dig that at all. I mean, I know he's trying to get these young kids in, and, he's going through the portal and getting these young kids to come in and looking for more of an NBA caliber player because he's trying to get these kids to the league so they can make money and take care of their families and all that. I mean, I get that, but when you get a kid in the college level, you got to get them to college first. If they decide to leave early and go to the NBA and they're that good, that's on them at that point in time. But you can't be recruiting these kids just to go to the NBA level. They got to recruit them for college ball. Right. And you teach them what you can teach them. And then they got to make that next step. You're not an NBA coach. Right. That's not your job. If they get there, that's on the NBA coaching to do that thing. You know what I'm saying? So it just was really upsetting to hear him say what he said about, my team didn't do what they were supposed to do. And he's the coach. Right. They do what you teach them to do. If you don't teach them the right way, then they're going to play the wrong way. Right. So I was a little heated about that, man. I just don't like coaches to throw their kids under the bus. Like if a kid has an off game or, you're not always going to be on in any sport. But for him to throw them under the bus like that, I didn't appreciate that at all, especially on live TV, man. You know, that's disrespectful to his program. You know what I'm saying? So that's my 2 cents on that.
And out of the tournament.
There you go.
One and done for sure.
Yes, sir.
It wasn't one and done. One game and done. One game and done. So that had for sure the biggest upset for day one.
Yeah.
Day two, yesterday, another slate of good games. Baylor took care of work. UConn took care of work. Alabama put up 109. Houston a win as well. But there were, again, 3 more upsets in day two. I called one of them. I had JMU over Wisconsin on the page. If you took it, plus 220 odds, just saying.
I did not take it. I did not win any money. I did not listen to the kids.
Another episode talking about it. Another time where Pops doesn't take the bets. I'm not sure what's going on. Colorado over Florida. I would say that was the game of the day.
Yeah, that was
because back and forth. Colorado came in the first 4, then to come in as a dog against Florida. Back and forth to win it in the last second. Big win for Colorado against Florida.
Absolutely.
But again, your bracket looking a little rough because Ivy League came in, took out Auburn.
Yes, they did, man. They did. They took out Auburn big time. I mean, it's crazy. But like I said, this time of the year, I don't care what your record is. This is a one and go home.
Yeah,
you know, this is it. You going out there, you got to play the best ball that you can play. You got to hope everybody's healthy. You got to hope everybody's on. And if people aren't on, you got to have guys off the bench to step up and do what they got to do because there's no tomorrow in this situation. So anybody can lose, anybody can win. That's why the ranking and all of that doesn't mean anything to me because you can see it every year. You see it. Somebody gets bounced that rank high. Period. No. But yes,
Auburn.
Auburn.
5 against their 5, and that's, you know.
Yeah, so my bracket is down to 2 teams. I got Arizona coming out of the West, and I got Houston coming out up top.
I got you.
And since you brought up Houston, I tell you, Houston looks good, man.
Yes,
they are a strong team, man. I really like the way they play. They got the big man. They got the guards rolling. I mean, they got a good squad, man.
I like it. You got Houston winning the whole thing now?
I got Auburn winning the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, Auburn. Oh, my bad.
I got Houston winning the whole thing.
Okay, I got it. My Final Four was I had UNC. I had Auburn as well. I have Houston still alive, and I have Creighton come out underneath. I got UNC beating Houston in the championship, which I'm still doing good. I think UNC has the team to do it. They got RJ Davis in there. They got Basket in there as well, Armando Basket. Yeah. And I think they have enough. They have the experience. They have the coach, and they've been there. You know what I mean? Houston, absolutely. They've been there too. But I think it's just UNC is just that program where you know what to expect. You're expected to be at the Final Four. Yeah. You have to be at the Final Four. And I think UB Davis has them ready. And they got a big game today against Michigan State. I think is a good test for them early because it's only 32. But they get through Michigan State, you get 2 wins under your belt, and they start cruising until they get to the Final Four. That to me.
I got you. I just get tired of seeing the same teams. You know what I mean? And I know the program is the program, and I get it. If you got a good program, like you said, Davis he's a stud coach. Yes. He was a great ball player. Yes. Great ball player in college. Great ball player in the NBA, and now he's coaching great. I mean, I give it to him. He's got a great squad. He's got a great program. He comes from the serious literature of coaching out of UNC. So, I mean, I get it. I mean, they definitely are a strong team. But I think that once they get in that last game, boy, against Arizona, that's going to be a hell of a game if Arizona makes it all the way there and they meet each other. Because that's the way I'm looking at it.
Okay. So even before the Final Four, they got to get through Arizona.
Correct.
So beat Michigan State today.
Yep.
And then we grow through till you get to Arizona, then it gets to the Final Four.
That's what I'm thinking. Yes, sir.
Gotcha. All right. Sounds good.
I tell you what, we talked about a few teams on the list here, but Purdue last night.
Yes, we didn't talk about Purdue yet. Okay.
Purdue. I tell you what, I love this kid, Zach Eady. Yes. This dude, I mean, he has the body.
A true big.
A true big already.
Big.
You know how I feel about big men.
I know.
I love my big men, and you don't see the big men as much like him in that size, 7'4".
Oh, no, he's ready to
damn
go.
near 300 pounds, and he is a beast down low.
He's doing work.
He had work last night, man. He had a 30-point, 20-rebound game last night. I mean, that's crazy.
80 numbers.
That's what
he had,
Yeah, I mean, he's ready.
Okay.
And I tell you what, I mean, I got like my top 5.
Okay.
Top 5 college players right now. And I got him at number 1, man. Okay. He's averaging, basically 24 points and 11 rebounds a game, which he definitely did last night.
Right,
and then I got number 2, I got my boy Dalton Nitch out of Tennessee.
Okay.
He's 20 points. 7 30-point games this season, 1 40-point game this season. Okay. I mean, this boy's balling out. And you got your guy, RJ Davis at UNC. I mean, 20-point games. He had 40-point games. He's shooting 40% from the 3-point line.
NBA ready as well.
He's ready too,
as well.
exactly. So then I got number 4. I got my boy Tristan Newton out of Connecticut.
Okay, UConn.
This kid is nasty, also averaging 15 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds. Those are NBA numbers.
Those are ready.
And my last guy is number 5 on my list. He's from Houston, the team I want to win.
Okay.
And I tell you what, he was Defensive Player of the Year. Jamal Sneed,
Okay.
he's averaging 13 points, 6 assists, 2 steals a game. I mean, again, they got that big guy inside. They got, the point guard. They got the shooting guard. Houston's tough, man. Like I said, it was tough for me between Auburn and Houston, winning the whole thing. Okay. And I went with Auburn because it was a sentimental pick, but obviously my sentiments, changed a little bit.
Feeling like Chuck a little bit. Auburn out, you feeling like Chuck.
Yes.
Chuck's hurting right now, waking up realizing his team got beat by Ivy League team.
No kidding. Yeah, no doubt.
That's rough.
But yeah, I mean, it was a great tournament so far, I mean, and I think we have some really good games to come.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I know. These top 5 players, I feel, to me, are going to start showing out more and more. You get past that first game, you get over the fact that you're in a tournament, and now you really start playing ball. That's why I think these upsets come in the first round almost, is because you don't know what to expect. It's the first game out, and you're feeling each other out. You don't know how you're going to play on a new court. You got the whole atmosphere going on. You're in March Madness. Now these games 2, 3, and 4, you get tight to your scheme. Right. Your players start playing. Yeah. You know what I mean, and then they get going.
Yeah, you get the feeling that you're there now. I mean,
right.
Your first game, I don't care who you are, you got the jitters.
And that's what I mean by that first game. You get a lot of these upsets because one team is like, I got nothing to lose. The other team is like, all right, we're here, but how do we play? Because we're playing against an 11 seed, a 12 seed, and you get surprised, you get hit in the mouth, and then you sit at home with Kentucky.
Yes, sir. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But, I tell you what, the games, that are coming up, like you said, today and tomorrow, those teams, the ones that come out of there, that's going to be it. So the other thing, I know we haven't talked about the female side. Okay. And I know we don't have a lot of time, we can't go over everything in one episode, but the female side is great too. I mean, I'm not going to go over the list of teams, everybody saying, South Carolina ranked number 1. I mean, they got a great shot, but I like to break them down by players, you know what I mean? Okay. So I got top 5 females in the league, in the NCAA tournament right now. And to me, you got this girl, Abby Shue, plays for Columbia.
Okay.
She plays for Columbia. She's a forward. Okay. She's got the assist. She's the assist leader on the team. And she also had the leading scorer on the team. So, I mean, you got a leading scorer and you got the assist leader. That's not usually the case.
That's rare.
Very rare. You know what I mean?
Doing everything.
Yep. And then you got this chick, Audi Crooks, who plays for Iowa State. She put up 40 yesterday. She's a center, not real tall, but she's a wide body female. I mean, either hand,
just dominant
down low. She's Charles Barkley female style in college. I mean, put up 40 yesterday. You cannot stop her. Cannot. And then you got Mackenzie. Her name is Mackenzie Forbes from USC. Another one. She had the first 30-point game back-to-back games. That's huge for a female player right now. And then you got Madison Booker from Texas, number 35, because of Durant. She loves Durant, so she picked number 35,
Easy money sign.
Yes, sir. Player of the year. Freshman.
There you go. Okay.
Very rare to have a freshman player of the year. So, you know what I mean? And then my last one is Melisha Fulwiley. Melisha Fulwiley, coast-to-coast player from USC. Dominant. Dominant. I mean, so USC, like I said, they're up there, so.
Got the freshman Juju too. So.
Yeah, and Juju too. She did work yesterday, so. Like I said, just want to give a shout out to the girl players also. We can't go over everything, but we're going to talk about a little something,
Okay, got some. Yeah. All right. And then we said 22 wins for me so far through day 2. You got 20 wins. What's mom got?
Mom's got 19. She's right behind me.
Okay, so we're in the lead right now. Day 2, hopefully we can separate from her because, she's going to be talking talking about the bracket and stuff like that. So
absolutely.
Okay. Betting, we did all right today. We're staying steady. We're at 72% right now. We're 55 for 77. We had a little rough patch here for day 1, but like I said, there was upsets in there. You got a feeling out, so we'll lock in a little bit better for you guys. Always going to be free picks on there, so we'll see what we can do on day 2, okay?
All right, sounds like the plan.
All right.
Enjoy the games.
Bye, guys.
Peace.